Hey, what's up, guys? Once again, this is Coach Tex, DFW Penguin Basketball. Before we get started, comment, like, and subscribe, man. If you get any information from this that can help you out in a situation, or if you've been in this situation before, man, pass the word around. I'm just doing these videos sporadically and on different topics that I run across from coaching my own players and things of that nature. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more. But today, as you can see from the title below, we're going to talk about the practice warrior, the practice scoring champ. But this type of guy is the guy that is an amazing player in practice, but he cannot perform the same way he does at practice in games. And as a coach, this is mainly for coaches. Why does this happen? What is going on with this guy? Okay, especially when you have like youth guys and grassroots basketball all the way up to like 15 years old, from 5 to 15 years old. You get these players sometimes that at practice they look amazing, but in games they cannot perform even at 50% as well as they do in practices. And I'm going to tell you real quick, a couple of ways to combat it. But before I get into that, I'm going to tell you where it stems from. And number one, it just stems from confidence and pressure. Okay, being able to handle pressure. It could come from, a kid having fear of mistakes. It could come from bad past experiences in games where they've lost confidence or they don't want to take a risk and have a fear of loss in games. But the main thing I think it comes from is just having the anxiety of playing in front of strangers and the fear and the fear of the spotlight. What I mean by that is, it's totally different when you're playing a sport or doing something casually with your peers and your friends. Now, it could go one of two ways. You can compete a little bit more with your friends than normal, or you can be a lot more comfortable and play better. But some guys are comfortable playing around their coaches that they see every day, their teammates that they see every day, friends they see every day. But when they put that uniform on and the referee is running up and down the court and it means something, it totally changes. Now, one of the ways I can combat that is, okay, I'm just going to give you a couple gems. I'm not going to give you all of them. But one of them is, okay, when a player is like this, number one, this person is not going to be able to play, or you're not going to be able to start them off on the right track in a game that really means something. So like a rivalry game, a big game where it's close at the end, they're not going to give you, or you're not going to be able to use these tactics with that player during those type of games. The time that you need to do this is during the game when these guys are either getting blown out, your team, or you're blowing another team out and have a hefty lead. Now, when you do this and you play this player, you want to leave him him or her in for an extended period of time. But before you put them in the game, you need to give them goals. What I mean by that is, you know that this person could easily score 15 points this half against this team. You tell this person, hey, Bobby, hey, I'm putting you in. I need you to score 15. Don't worry about anything else. I need you to give me 15 points for the rest of the game. So now it's constantly in their head that, okay, this is what coach wants. I'm going to try to do that. If they don't do that, or you see that they're not striving to do that, then you pull them from the game, which I like to do. I'll pull them from the game and reiterate it again. What is going on, man? I know you can do this. I want to see that. And sub them right back in and see what they do and see how they respond. Now, sometimes it may take more than one game to do this. Sometimes it may only take one. But that is a really good way to get the best out of a player like this, because most of it is just fear of making mistakes. And then gradually you put them in other games, and now they see that they can do it in games, and they start to slowly lose their fear of being in the spotlight. So that's just one thing. I have a bunch of other ways you can do it, but I'm just going to give you one little quick tip. And, when you have a player like this, this is what it stems from, just lack of confidence. And the main thing, it might be bad past experience where they may try to go out on a limb and they made a mistake and lost the game or whatever. But the main thing is just fear of the spotlight. And they have anxiety a lot of times playing in front of a crowd. So, guys, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or any advice that you need from me, man, leave a comment below. I will answer it. And I will see you guys later.